Good evening. Thanks for being with us tonight. President Biden is pledging the U.S. will stand with Ukraine for as long as it takes. The president made an announcement in an unannounced trip to Kyiv today.
As Justin Finch reports, the commander-in-chief wanted to send a clear, unmistakable message that the United States supports Ukraine.
An historic day in Kyiv. President Biden making a previously unannounced stop in Ukraine's capital city with heavily armed police and army officers standing guard.
You see Joe Biden.
Ukraine's President Zelensky showing Biden his plaque, among others, honoring world leaders who stood with Ukraine in dark times. The two presidents also discussing that nation's path forward in its nearly year-old war with Russia.
Freedom is priceless. It's worth fighting for as long as it takes, and that's how long we're going to be with you, Mr. President, for as long as it takes.
The White House says the U.S. alerted Russian officials about Biden's travel to prevent potential conflicts. The surprise stop coming one day before Biden's Poland visit, where he's expected to give a speech to rally worldwide support for Ukraine.
The Ukrainians are now pushing back and taking back up to 50% of what the Russians took in the initial push. It is working.
But polling this month from ABC News and the Washington Post finds 33% of Americans saying the U.S. is doing too much for Ukraine. That's up from 14% last spring, and after many Republicans have insisted the U.S. won't give Ukraine a blank check.
That is an argument that this White House strongly rejects. They note that Ukraine isn't getting everything they have asked for.
Biden saying today there's now significant support in Congress for Ukraine. And the president spent more than 5 hours today in Ukraine with U.S. air surveillance planes keeping watch over Biden from Polish airspace. Justin Finch, ABC News, Washington.
The latest round of military aid to Ukraine is valued at $460 million. It includes ammunition, anti-armor rockets, and secure communication systems.